Yo, Joe, and what do you know? Welcome to Teaser Universe. I'm your host, Tyrus, and welcome to yet another ride-along. Yeah, it's back. I feel like it's been a while since we've done a ride-along. But yeah, I just want to share my quick thoughts on the new G.I. Joe classified HasLab. Many have been speculating that it would be this Snowcat, and it was. I've been doing the last few G.I. Joe HasLabs. I mean, I did that Sky Striker, Dragonfly. I also went in on the Rattler, which is on its way, so I look forward to that. And, this one here looks pretty cool, folks, but I don't know. I think I might save my coins. I don't know. I mean, you get, the Snowcat. Snowcat looks really good. Frostbite. You also get, various weapons and attachments for the vehicle. There is, for tiers, there is a Lady J, an Arctic Lady J. There is also an Arctic Flint and a battle station. So the tiers are not too bad, but at the same time, y'all, I was hoping that we get Frostbite. Yeah, I like him. I'm pretty sure we'll get him in the classified line at some point, but I was hoping that we get maybe like a retro carded Frostbite for this HasLab. But yeah, man, this figure, not the figure, but this vehicle looks really good. I like the colors. They're pretty accurate to what we got, with the original Snowcat. I keep saying, I want to say Frostcat, but the Snowcat, but it looks good, folks. I feel like if you're a completist and if you want to get all the Joe vehicles that Classified come out with, then I'm pretty sure you're going to go in on it if you can. This thing is $324, but you can, go in on it right now and back it. But overall, I think this makes for a great vehicle if you've been wanting a snow vehicle. For me, I was hoping for a Havoc or the Whale. Now, if they did the Havoc or the Whale, I'll be all in, folks. But this one here might be a pass. But for those of you who do go in on it, congratulations. This makes for a great vehicle. The tiers are not bad. I'm glad that they didn't give us those dumb patches that we're going to be getting for that Rattler. Happy that they didn't do that. I will say this, folks. I really wish that the Classified team had conducted their HasLab the same way as Team Ghostbuster, because I really like how they did that, and I was hoping that that would be, the system moving forward. Is you just get your standard base HasLab or you get the deluxe. That's it. You can choose whichever one you want, and I was hoping that the G.I. Joe team would do that, but they're still stuck on these tiers, folks, and I'm not a fan of that. I feel like that's, it's really dated. I feel like the G.I. Joe, not the G.I. Joe, but I feel like the Ghostbuster HasLab team really knocked it out of the park with, not only what all you get with their HasLab, but the way they went about conducting the entire HasLab. Their way of doing it, I feel like it's the best way to go moving forward for any HasLab. You get your standard, and also you get your deluxe. But they still stuck on those tiers, folks. So, it is what it is. But overall, man, I think that this makes for a great vehicle. As for right now, I'm going to pass. Now, I might change my mind. Who knows? In the coming weeks, and I might say, you know what? I might be watching the G.I. Joe episode. I still watch the cartoon, and I might go, you know what? I would like that Snowcat. So who knows, folks? Who knows? But yeah, let me know in the comments, folks. What do you think about the Snowcat? Are you all in? Are you in the fence? Or do you wish that we had a different HasLab? And if so, what would you wish for? What would you rather than the Snowcat? Let me know in the comments, folks. There's just so many other vehicles to choose from when you talk about G.I. Joe, from both the Joe side as well as the Cobra side. But I'm interested to see exactly what you all have to say about this. But let me know in the comments. Also, be sure to ring that bell for all notifications so you get each and every one of my content pieces as it drops. And also, don't forget what? That's right, like, share, and subscribe. If you've done that already, I truly appreciate it, folks. And remember that I'm on social media with Instagram and Twitter. So if you have those outlets, be sure to give me a follow. And be sure to check out my community. And again, folks, I appreciate you all. Thanks again for joining me for yet another ride along. I appreciate it. We'll do it again. And until next time, folks, be good to one another. Be safe. Stay tuned. Stay warm. And remember that knowing is half the battle. Till next time, folks. Bye for now.